Hello, guys. My name is Titus. Let's talk about the economy. What's happening in the economy in the world, 2021, and all that. What's happening? First of all, I like to say ignorance isn't bliss. So stay informed, but with the right kind of information, because as we're being told, there's a lot of misinformation out there, and probably uh, maybe the thing which you think is the right information isn't probably the right information. So maybe it might be the misinformation, and then misinformation might be the information which is truth. So you have to have you have to have discernment, otherwise you won't be able to know what's the right information and what's the wrong kind of information. And so that's saying that, let's go back to the economy. What is this that's happening with the economy? And I say this, it's an evil agenda. Okay, what's about to take place in the economy, it's an evil agenda by the enemy. It's an evil agenda, and I ask Christians to pray, because sababu, what's coming, it's quite a challenge. It's a big thing coming. Okay, and so let's have a breakdown of what's happening. Okay, now with the lockdowns coming into place, businesses were shut down, people lost their jobs, and in terms of people losing their jobs, you have the upper class, middle class, and then the lower class. Most people in the middle class lost their jobs. So where did they end up being? Into the lower class. So there's a shift in terms of placement of people in the hierarchy of all these things. More and more people are sinking into poverty each day. Okay, most people are sinking into poverty each day because many people are losing their jobs, businesses are shutting down, and in 2021, when we expected that, at least the economy would peak pace, we go into another lockdown. So it's hurting the economy, and we can all see that it's hurting the economy because inflation is increasing, taxes, all these things are happening globally, not just in Kenya. It's on a global scale that it's happening, and so the economies of the world are crashing, and in the statistics, most countries in 2020 decreased their GDP, and it's only one country which had an increase in their GDP, and that's China. And China is a very important, country. It's an important country in terms of what's happening right now. Okay, so are the containment measures which have been put in place really effective in terms of controlling the pandemic? Because what we're having is an increase in the number of surges, yet we are taking measures to try and contain this number of surges. So it begs the question, is it working? Are these lockdowns working? Why are we going to lockdown and yet still the number of surges are increasing? More, you're being told more people are getting infected each day with the virus. So it begs the question, are these measurements really effective, or are they hurting the economy more? And truth is, they are hurting the economy more. In terms of the effectiveness, I put on a big question there. Okay, but they're hurting the economy. Okay, they're hurting the economy, and seemingly it will continue to do so in the next, this year, 2021. What we're looking at might be a global economic crash. That's what we are looking at in this year, 2021. With all these lockdowns in countries, what's happening? The economies aren't recovering. It will be hard for the economies to recover, and if they recover, how long will they recover? How long will it take for them to recover? 5 years, 10 years? We don't know. Because we are being told the virus keeps on mutating. So it's a really confusing state to be in. So what then does the future look like? If it's all so bad right now, what does the future look like? What will save the economies of the world? So this is where all these monetary organizations come into play, the IMF, the World Economic Forum, with a solution. They have already come up with a solution, of which I've been saying it's the communism. They want to bring in communism, and go read the Devil's Agenda. You might understand it a bit more. And so, they want to bring in the communism form of system. And this, how will this come into place? That's the big question. How will this come into place? Now, they've created the perfect conditions. A decline of economies globally. Every economy in almost all the countries has gone down, okay? And then, so we have a disaster, okay? So what is the solution? What is the solution? If there's a disaster, what is the solution, and what is the way to get into that solution? The procedure matters also. The procedure matters of how we solve the issue. So, the problem is there. What is the procedure of the issue, of solving the issue? So with the countries having debts, the countries are in debts, so there's no way you can be able to sustain any more of this economy. Most countries are in debt. How will they pay off their debts? And they have no money. Taxes are not working because the economy, people are not earning, so they're not able to pay their taxes. Government are not able to run efficiently. That's what it will be like in the next few years. So what is the solution to all this? So the solution they have is the communism. Get into communism, and part of this socialistic, whether they call it socialistic or communism, there's a difference, yes, between socialism and communism, but still in the same category, different from capitalism. I agree capitalism has its own challenges in terms of even corruption, but communism, it's far worse than you might imagine. Just look at the history of countries that have had this communist government. Germany under the Nazi, Russia under Stalin. They suffered hugely. Even China, even right now, what's going on. So how does that play out? Okay, communism. They want to bring in communism, and how will they do this? By having what we call this. They are calling we have a one world economic, system. One world economy. We have a one world economy. So a one world economy, what that simply means is we'll have one currency being used globally so that we can solve this issue. It's a way of solving this issue. So one world economy, currency and all that. And so this will probably help in their own mind. They're thinking it will probably help, solve this issue that we currently have. So what then comes into play is China. Okay, China is a communist nation. The government is communist, and so probably what will happen with the decline of the US dollar, the dollar has no meaning anymore ever since 1970, when it was no longer backed up by gold. So the dollar lost its meaning in the 1970s. Ever since, it's just been hanging, dollar for nothing. So all this will change. That they will change all this system. So it will no longer be the dollar, because the US is no longer a superpower. It's China. China is the superpower. So probably what will happen is we will use the Chinese currency, most likely. If not, probably they'll come up with another different currency to use, but most likely we'll use the Chinese currency, and that means adapting the Chinese communist system. That's what it means. Okay, so probably this will play out in the few years coming. Okay, probably even this year. It's actually already starting. So we'll see all this playing out. Okay, it will play out because China is a very important role. It's playing a very important role in this crisis that we are facing in terms of even financial crisis. So we'll probably see how all this will play out in the coming years. Okay, and this year. So yeah. So this video is just simply meant to make you understand what is happening. Economies have to crash in order to bring up this new form of system worldwide. That's why we have all these, measurements, the government are taking, in terms of lockdown and all that, so that economies can crash, and then you have a solution, which is the communism. That's how the two will come into place. And I've told you it's an evil agenda, because what this will mean is that people will no longer have rights to their properties. Governments will be the one to own these properties, okay? So you understand how all this will play out, and we'll be looking into more of this with the coming other videos. Probably we'll be making more videos for you to understand what is happening, and see how everything will turn out. But one thing I can tell you is, do not be afraid, for fears from the enemy. Do not be afraid. We'll stand against any issue that will come up. We'll stand against them. We'll fight them. It's about being brave, because we know who is on our side. God is on our side. Okay, so that's simply it. So stay tuned for more information coming your way, and yeah, have a lovely time. God bless.